could be done in 18 days.
What do you think, Dr. Kassir, is going on here? Do you believe the administration actually is just trying to sweep a political hot potato out the door?
I think I described this as a politically correct strategy. I think I described it as reflexive ideology instead of compassion for the sick.
I, with due respect, Dr. Kassir, dispute what you are saying. The object here is to make sure that you provide the best medicine. Medicine needs to be based on science, not ideology. And it is interesting that we need to always have an open mind to look at what is new out there. We are interested in peer-based protocols to look at the issue. It's also interesting to note that the Dutch equivalent of our Institute of Medicine just reported out in December that they had reviewed the literature for the past 25 years and had determined that in Holland, marijuana will not be considered a medicine. And
well, I have great respect for the Dutch, but on the other hand, what we have to have more respect for are the dying patients, the desperately sick people who say they have benefit from marijuana. What you're saying is that you don't trust them. What you're also saying is that you don't trust doctors. I'm offended by that.
Well, doctor, do you remember when Laetrile came out and a number of people said that that was going to be the cure for cancer? And a lot of people believe that, but they had the tests and they found out it was simply a hoax. When people are desperate, it is very easy to take advantage of their desperateness as they look for things, and sometimes they think that it makes them feel better. But
that's a bad analogy. No, that's a very bad analogy, because Laetrile was used for the treatment of cancer, and there are objective ways of determining whether people with cancer get well or not. You can measure their lesions. You can look at their chest x-rays.
Forgive me for jumping in. We have only a little bit of time left here. Dr. Kassir, you point out that this is a moral argument. How concerned are you that if you open this door, there are those people who will abuse the opportunity to have access to marijuana, and that it will become more widespread, and that it will indeed be a gateway drug that will lead to only increased drug abuse?
I don't believe it. We have to trust doctors. The reason that marijuana is becoming more widely used is because it's available on the street, not because doctors prescribe it.
But you know, Dr. Kassir, there are certainly a lot of doctors who don't think that this is a very good idea and don't think that it should be allowed by law. So it's a dispute within the medical community as well, isn't it?
Absolutely, doctor. Absolutely.
I agree with that.
And he needs to persuade the American Medical Association, the American Cancer Association.
Oh, no, I don't.
Yes, you do,
no,
doctor.
I don't. I don't need to persuade the American Medical Association of anything. I think this is a debate that needs to be joined, and it's something that doctors need to make their judgments about, and try to convince the federal government not to be so heavy-handed.
Well, there does come to be this last question, which I'd like to ask you, if I may, Ms. Seitz. You must also convince the American people. And if there are those people who are willing to lead the fight with civil disobedience, I come back to the question, how far are you willing to take your prohibition? Are you willing to push doctors into prison, and are you willing to arrest those people who say that they are using marijuana for medicinal purposes?
Forrest, smoke is not a medicine. With all we have seen with understanding of tobacco, how a doctor can sit there and say to the American public that smoke is a medicine is quite surprising, especially given all of the scientific evidence that holds otherwise.
Please,
medicine in America needs to be based on science,
not on arguments.
Wouldn't
you give dying patients a cigarette?
Dr.
Why
Kassir,
not give dying patients marijuana?
Your point is taken here at the end, and I hope that you both feel that you've been able to make all of your points, but it's a debate that will continue for some time. Thank you both. I'll be back in just a moment.
Now, we got a lot of work to do before the next game, but I'm with you.
Okay, Dad.
All right, over the goal, folks. Oh, good. Spread them apart a little bit like that. I'm open.
Dad, you okay?
Yeah, fine. Nice tackle, son.
The best moments in life sometimes come with a few aches and pains. That's why there's Tylenol.
Your little guy's looking pretty good out there.
Yeah, well, we've been practicing.
Tylenol, the pain reliever doctors, coaches, and dads rely on.
Hey, that was a good game, buddy.
Here's the thing. Most long-distance plans, very complicated.
Oh, yeah.
But the AT&T one-rate plan, very simple.
How simple?
Calls from home are one low rate all the time.
How much?
It's 15 cents a minute to anybody in America at any time.
And this is AT&T.
That's right.
One rate all the time.
Exactly.
Is there any time when this is not the rate?
There is no time when this is not the rate.
I don't get it.
Am I just being unclear?
No restrictions, no games. The AT&T One Rate plan.
Year after year, generation after generation, this familiar vehicle has gone through change after change, improvement after improvement. But one thing remains the same. It's still a Jeep. It's how we do things at the Chrysler Corporation. It's how we build great cars and great trucks.
It's the most fun the golfer on your list can have improving their game.
Visualize the ball sitting in the middle of a dollar bill.
Call 1-800-GOLF-770 for Peter Longo's Circle of Golf video. Peter helps you remember the lessons when you need them most, plus a section on etiquette to help you enjoy the game no matter what your level. Finally, golf instruction you'll remember on the course. Give the gift of better golf. Call 1-800-GOLF-770 and step inside the Circle of Golf.
Want the freshest taste in pizza? Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza is easily your freshest choice. All the freshest toppings on our crust that's made fresh daily. Nearly a pound of cheese on every large pizza. 70 slices of pepperoni on every large pepperoni. And our large combo weighs over 4 pounds.
Try Papa's Cowboy Pizza, now $8.99 for a limited time at Yakima's Papa Murphy's.
Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza. Easily the freshest choice. Always the freshest taste.
Tomorrow on Good Morning America, the latest on the O.J. Simpson civil trial and a preview of the President's State of the Union address from ABC News consultant George Stephanopoulos. But that is our report for tonight. I'm Forrest Sawyer in Washington. For all of us here at ABC News, good night.
For comprehensive political coverage on the World Wide Web, go to www.politicsnow.com. If you'd like a transcript or video cassette of this or any other edition of Nightline, please call 1-800-913-3434. And Nightline is online with America Online. AOL members use the keyword ABC News.
Nightline is a presentation of ABC News. More Americans get their news from ABC News than from any other source.